One nation under God.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside.
This is why I say that.
I got loyalty inside.
This is why I say that.
3, 2, 1.
You get that notification, bombs go live. Hold on what you're doing, let's go take a ride to the TV where we sit and watch her gossip about me, cause I can't leave her alone. I'll be bomb, I wanna be bombshell. Coming hot, coming soft, don't matter where I come, you're gone. A lot of risk, good or bad, you're listening to me cause I'm bombshell, baby. Tuning every night, lose track of time. Her words cut deep, yeah, they mess with my mind. Can't escape the show no matter how I hide. She's got me hooked on this wild ride. Don't wanna be bomb, I wanna be bombshell. Coming hot, coming soft, don't matter where I come, you're gone. A lot of risk, good or bad, you're listening to me cause I'm bombshell, baby. Tuning every night, lose track of time. Her words cut deep, yeah, they mess with my mind. Can't escape the show no matter how I hide. She's got me hooked on this wild ride. Don't wanna be bomb, I wanna be bombshell. Coming hot, coming soft, don't matter where I come, you're gone. A lot of risk, good or bad, you're listening to me cause I'm bombshell, baby. From the screen to the real life, blurred lines we cross. Every word, every glance makes me feel like I'm lost, but I'm addicted, yeah, I keep coming back. She's my bombshell, got me caught in the beat. Bomb. Don't wanna be bombshell. Coming hot, coming soft, don't matter where I come, you're gone. A lot of risk, good or bad, you're listening to me cause I'm bombshell, baby.
Welcome to Bomb Nation, baby. What's Bomb always do? Bomb always wins. Boom! I'm just a talking. Hey, y'all. What's going on? What's up, buttercups? What y'all doing? Hold on. Let me get my glasses and stuff. Can I get a what? Can I get a whoop? Anyway, dancing in the moonlight. What's up? What y'all doing? I see the super chats. Thank y'all so much. Thanks. Thanks, man. I appreciate it so very much. Gosh, I really do. All right. I was bored. I said, what can I do besides clean? I'm tired of cleaning. I haven't really been doing much of nothing this week, but feeling sorry for myself. But I'm over that. Let's see. You were trying to log into TikTok. Oh, yeah. I've got 1,000 messages. Not 1,000. That's a lot. I've gotten first of all, let me play something from my little super chats. The pay links are in the chat. If I entertain you, please hit them. I'd appreciate it. Love you, mean it. Thank you so very much. Let's see. Hey, thank you for the Benjamins. Boom. I really need to step away from Snapchat. But yeah. It was going to rain. It rained for a few minutes. Now the sun's out. The dogs are taking a nippy nap. And I'm not. So yeah. Anyway, if you're new here, guess what? I'm bomb. If you're not new here, I'm fucking bomb. Alamante! I'm trying to go live a little bit earlier because. I don't know why. I haven't really wanted to do much housework this week. I just really hadn't really wanted to do much of nothing. I've been applying for jobs. I can't find one yet, but hopefully one will come soon before I lose my house, okay? Let's pray. Let us pray. Hamburglar, bibbidi bobbidi, and all the things, okay? We're going to round up a little bit of drama this afternoon, if you don't mind. We're just going to recap some lives, some responses, things like that. Just simply because I have nothing better to do with my life. Okay? Why lie about it? Why lie about it? I just have nothing better to do with my life. I want to plant some flowers that I don't have. That's what I'm grifting for, is flowers and some, what do you call it? What do you call those things? Pavers. But yeah, since I'm a grifter and a scammer, I'm just embracing that about myself. And I'm going to grift all day and all night. Let's move on. Anyway, I'm in a good mood today. And for the ones of y'all that are always in here day in and day out, dealing with all this dumb shit on this platform, thank y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with me. Thank you for believing in me. Thanks for all that. I even thank you to my bush babies that makes it look like somebody's listening to me. Thank you. If I hadn't told you lately, thank you. Okay. What else? Don't start that, Bodine. Gosh, dog, you were just asleep, son. Stop that. Stop it. Let's see what else. Oh, I went down the TikTok rabbit hole last night. I was on people's lives that they wasn't even speaking my language. And I was like, what are y'all doing? And I said, that's okay. You can stay wherever you want to stay. I don't care where you stay. As long as, you watching and hanging out and stuff. Your mom came in last night, and that was the first time I've seen her in a really long time, and it was so good to see her. That truly made my heart happy. It did. I went live on TikTok for a little while last night. I didn't really talk about shit. I didn't do nothing. I don't even know why I went live. I don't know why. I got with PJ today about my merch. We're going to talk more about that later. But I'm going to be making some merch, some cool little merch going on. And yeah. It's going to be way cooler than I can ever come up with. That's facts. But it's a good little deal. We haven't really gone in depth about it, but I'm going to be making a little kids line, for the bomb cornage and all that. And hold on, please. Now that it's springtime, I think I'm going to go try to, hey, Crime, how you doing? I think I'm going to try to go back in that bedroom and make that my office again because I can't handle being in this living room with that dog when he's in his crate. He's only in his crate because he's taking a nappy nap. The minute I sit down at this computer to go live, he just acts like he's crazy. I can't keep him in the fence. When I get some extra money, I'm gonna buy one of those runner things to put him outside so he can play and stuff like that. I've already played with him today. I've already done ball with him twice before it rained. And anyway, he's about to get neutered next week. Hopefully it's next week. They finally got with me in my emails last couple of days. Let's see what else. That's about it for me. I think that's about it. But I need some flowers and I need some pavers. I need some pavers to finish my little patio. Hey, Miss Gaines, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. I appreciate the living shit out of it. I appreciate all of you. If you're not a member, become a member. We're culty as fuck over here, okay? We don't wear bras or shoes most times, okay? Let's see what else. Let's see what else. I think he needs a Benadryl. I think that's the problem. I think it's a Benadryl he needs. I think he needs a Benadryl. Damn. I know that's what he needs. He doesn't have please. Go on, Sadie. Go on. It's okay. Go take a nap. Lulu, come get this dog. I can't let him run free. He's too close to the road, and he's getting out of the fence. He doesn't listen. Not anymore, he doesn't, Sassy. And I haven't been able to buy him any this week, so it is what it is. He's all right. I'm about to let him out of his crate. As a matter of fact, hold on a minute. Okay, here we go. He's not going to settle down for another like 8 months. He's a good boy. Easy will come get him since he's such a good boy. He just wants to look out the window. I had the front door open for him to look out, you know. Right, I got it. I got him. He's all right. What are you doing? Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, sweetie. He needs a bath. He's probably going to get a bath today. Anybody, you give me that. You give me that toy. All right, let me do my little roll call. Then we'll get into the Crama Drama, the lolcow drama, all the damn drama, right? I don't even have any drama. So I guess I got to get in everybody else's. At least any drama that I know of, okay? Let me say that. Any drama that I'm aware of. All right. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. Well, it's not letting me pull up anybody, so oh well. I think it needs a bath. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? I can't pull up my roll call, so let me say hey to people in the chat. Yasmina, Sapphire, Jamie, Toys, Sicilian, Crafton, Sassy, Jonathan, Mally, Ray, Lori, Mally, Amber, Lulu, Pat, Misty, Jamie Lee, Jetlag, UK, let's see, Modine, MTV, Banks, there goes Sadie, whining like a Samantha, Bombs Becca, Elemonte, Pallets, Golden Girls, Bombs Becca, J Bobs. Stop. Janelle, stop, boo. Period. Gobby. All right. Had to fix his toys. Thanks. Snacks, thanks. I appreciate it. No, I had to go do something. All right. Anyway, to deal with him, I'm gonna have to go. I'm about to. You know what? I'm gonna fix that fence somehow, some way today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, how much are one of those runners, y'all? Let me look at my handy dandy phone. Why won't this phone turn on? What's happening? Turn the phone on. All right. Let's look at that runner real fast. I need to get him one of those today, period. I need one that goes in the ground. I don't think I have 2 trees. I got 1. That's what I need right there. Let me see if that's the one I need. I think that's the one I need. Is that the one that goes in the ground? I don't think that's the one that goes in the ground. No, it's not. There we go. Let's see what that is. There we go. That's what I fucking need right there. I need that. That's what I need right there. I need something like that, though. I need one that I can get today. Probably have one on DoorDash. Let's see. Oh, Petco's got one. Let's see. Delivery's not available. Of course it's not. Of course it's fucking not. Don't aggravate me. Let me see if I can DoorDash it. I got to do something. He's got to be able to play outside. Hey, what's this? Right there. Stop it. Tractor Supply. $1,250. That's exactly what I need. Without tangling up. That's exactly what clip it to your dog's harness. And he doesn't have a harness. I got to get a harness. Fuck. All right, well, Trotter Supply's got one. I got to get one. Today. I'm doing that right now. Yeah, it's cold. Love you. Thanks, Truth. It's strong. It's strong enough. Oh my God! Stop. Let me see. I don't think there's enough on my Cash App. Hold on. Let me see. Just until I can get that, figure out his fence shit. They got one. They try to supply. It'll go on the call, you said, Amber? I need a long one. I'm going to try to supply. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. All right, there's that one. I need the whole. There it is. $40 effing dollars. Fuck. And I need some Benadryl. Okay. All right, anyway. No, I want a vibration collar, but I just can't afford it. It is what it is. All right, anyway, let's move on. Fuck. Wait a minute. Oh. All right, anyway. No. They probably need to keep her on one of those. No, I want that one. I want that one because that one, he won't get tangled up and all that kind of stuff. And it's a good one. It revolves 360 degrees and it won't tangle. All right. Okay, so I need it. So what are we going to talk about first? What are we talking about? I hate to do that too, but I got to fix that fence, man. And I don't know what to do to fix it. Listen, they have this old camper shell out there. I don't know if they use that thing as a dog house or whatever for a dog, but it's been there since I moved here. Well, I finally could get to where I moved it, right? And I put it against the fence. Then I put some 3 cinder blocks around it, and that SOB has climbed over that shit and under. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, what? Goddamn. And I'm really trying to get a job. I want him to be able to go to a doggy daycare and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I know I'm ADD. I'm sorry. But I mean, I'm just thinking, like, I don't want him to have to be inside during the spring and summer. I have them on a schedule in the summer. They go out in the morning, then I come get them, then they take a nap, and then they go back in the late afternoon, right? But I thought it was going to rain the rest of the day. So I did all this early, and I'm like, God dang, bro. Now it's not raining, it's pretty outside. And I want them to be able to be outside and play, you know what I mean? But we're gonna look. I think that Joneson went live and responded, and then with misinformation and all the fuckery, and I think nonsense had a live, and Crama's where it's at right now. That's what I want to fucking talk about. The locale drama is just that fucking drama that I don't really need to give attention to all that much. I mean, that live they did yesterday on Milkers, though, was kind of fucked up for people that have that problem. But I also agree with something that Mike said also. So I don't know. You can't tiptoe around everybody. You just can't. And I get that. It was in poor taste, I feel like. Being an alcohol, having me being somebody with an alcohol problem, but I mean, I don't have one now, but I don't know. He doesn't do that. He just goes around everything I put back there. I need to reinforce that fence. I just don't know what I'm going to do. When I can get everything caught up, my landlord is going to put a fence on the back line, but they love to go down that daggum hill. They just love it. Now he's rolling around in the floor with his toys, so he's good. Is it the retractable one that I want, though? I mean, the one that's not going to get tangled up, because that's what I worry about, is getting tangled up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him getting tangled up. I want him to be able to run around and do whatever he wants to do. And I cut every tree back there except for a couple, and the ones that I have back there are all the way back at the fence line. So that's not gonna. I mean, I just don't want him to get tangled up. I got one tree, so what I can do with that one is go all the way to the back of the house and put it in there, and then he'll be able to have the whole yard like he does now. So that's what I'm gonna do. It just makes me cry. Hey, Gen X, what's up? Hey, everybody, what's going on? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This live, I'm not gonna stay on here all that long because I like to go live right before a little bit before Turtle Island tonight. I think it's tonight, isn't it? Let's see. I don't know what whoopsie made a oopsie is. The reaction you never needed to hear. What's it? All right. Hey, Tori. Hey, Switch Bitch. I saw a Sicilian. Thank you.
Together. I won.
For a guy that never watches you, that seems like he's put a lot of thought into this.
Who's that?
Those scorpions, though, man.
Is that her husband? Is that her husband? Hey, Jory. Sister woman, I got it, honey. I got it. It's not even going around the tree. Well, hey, Mr. Nonsense, you cute thing. What's going on there, big boy? All right, so which one do I need to listen to? This one or Joneson? Make my mind up. I've used runner's cables before. I got it. Who is Summer? The Summer made for her. Who is Summer? Oh, Sinner. Sinner. Okay. He doesn't like her very much, does he? What you gonna do now, Bo? What you gonna do now, Bo? Huh? You gonna be mad as hell, little man. I wish I could see him right now. He has got his ass up in the air, looking out the window. His head is like on a swivel. And it's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because there's like 20 cats out there right now. And birds and squirrels. He doesn't know what to do. I'm getting you covered there, bro. We're going to hook you up today, okay? Since you don't know how to mine. You don't know how to get some mat right. I had to chase him all the way up to the Family Dollar yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. I've had enough of Bo, okay? The Family Dollar. Why did I have to go to the Family Dollar? Ask. Ask why I had to go to the Family Dollar. Somebody better ask me, because it's very important. Thank you, Snacks. Because he was chasing an effing cat. Joy, have a safe trip. Enjoy yourself. Much love to you. Please be safe. Because he was chasing the kitty cat. They don't like him. He treed 3 of them. That wasn't enough. Sons of a bitch. That's why. That's fucking why. That's why. Isn't that horrible? One second, y'all. What? Who made that? Hey, what the actual fuck? I'll be going to Rumble a little bit later on, y'all. Apparently, I admitted to abusing my dog. I abused my fucking dog. You know what? I can't stand people like you. I can't. Then call animal control. How about that? Call animal control. Hurry the fuck up. All right? Hurry the fuck up. Call them right motherfucking now. I don't abuse my fucking dog. Because I gave him a spanking. Because you said you spanked them with my hand. Oh, no. Because I spanked my pup? What did you want me to hit him with? So I'll pop him on his ass? Call fucking animal control right now then, motherfucker. Hurry the fuck up. Probably because of Smearcat putting those clips together yesterday. Smearcat, you still trying to be relevant? Why don't you go play Animal Crossing and call it a day, babe? Y'all are fucking insane. You're fucking insane. You fucking you're just a bunch of bitch ass people that don't have anything better to do with your life. All right. I mean, you're over there supporting Ski Mask. What else can I say? You fucking fucktards. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. You really think he can even feel that through that coat of fur? Are you kidding me? You think what, I just beat him to death? Please. Y'all are just begging for my attention, and that's all the attention I'm going to give you. You pieces of shit. Call animal control. Hurry the fuck up. Did I put my force into spanking it? No, I don't put force. What do you mean force? I'm not going to hurt my animal. Are you crazy? I popped him on his butt. I think maybe twice. He didn't give a shit. He don't give a shit. He sat his butt right down though. He sat right down though. He sure did. No, I didn't hurt my dog. He didn't yelp. He didn't run. He didn't do anything. I can't even talk about my animals on here anymore, apparently. So I won't. All right? I won't. But just keep it real. Starve a dog to death. What do you mean? He got a swat on his ass. He damn sure did. And guess what else? I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Okay? And I'm not ashamed about it. I'm not upset about it. I'll do it again. Okay? Seriously. He did. He just gave me a stupid look like I don't even care, ma'am. No, I'm not going to talk about my dogs anymore. Promise you that. Just making up lies. I admit to abusing my dog. I mean, what the fuck? Y'all are fucking stupid as fuck. I go out of my way for these dogs. That is my problem. Is I give in to them. And that's why they run around buck wild, okay? Hey, Wanda. That wasn't hers. That was Christy Payne's. That's Christy Payne's. But if they want to talk about that, I guess we can talk about what Flavor did with her dog, right? Since we're going to be talking about all that, right? And we'll be talking about that on Rumble. That's what we'll do. I'll rumble the fuck up tonight. All right? How about that? What's going on, Wanda? Y'all just dumb as fuck. I discipline him to keep him safe. It's not okay what he does. It's not okay. And I'm not going to pretend like it's okay. I don't care what you think. All right? Thank God you're not their parent. I am. I'm the mama. Okay? I'm the mama. I got it. Don't you worry about that. But you got a problem with it so big and heavy, call animal control, like Flavor did. Hurry the fuck up. They're not knocking on my door yet? If you saying I'm abusing my dogs, why hadn't you called animal control? You psycho. Let's move on.
Is this not the weirdest shit to ever see?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
The
fun.
marshmallows make more sense than this shit.
Yeah.
But this is like marshmallow level.
Yeah, this is fucking weird, dude.
All right. I wasn't going to even address this clown.
With every stomp echoed by the earth's deep sighs.
What is this?
Laughter and fury defies. Perhaps in your anger blooms compassion so bright.
Is this for real? It's okay, baby. You don't have to defend me. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I don't care. I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not going to say I'll never do it again. I'm not. Sorry. I'm just not. I would be crushed if a car ran him over. I would just be devastated. So that's just the way I feel.
As you crush all the scorpions beneath your might. Rage fills your heart like a tempest at sea. Yet deep in that fury lies a longing to be free.
Not a bird.
Fierce warrior of tangled despair. Behind that stern visage is a soul laid bare.
Oh my God.
All right. I wasn't going to even address this clown. All right. I wasn't going to even address this.
Exactly. Her dog is sick. Flames, poor senior dog was being ignored a few weeks ago, and now look at the money and vet bills because her dog is sick. You shouldn't have neglected her. I agree. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize. Okay? I'm not. I'm not going to apologize for disciplining my dog. He is a puppy. He has got to learn that you come when I call you. Period. And he was just wilding out that day. He deserved what he got. He doesn't cower from me. He doesn't give a shit. I promise you that. Bodine, what are you doing? Listen, every time I call his name and he's sitting in that chair, he'll pop that head and look at me like he's a whole person. It just cracks me up. I just can't. I just came with him. What are you doing, son? I got something
Clown.
for you, baby.
With every
I'll put you
stone
outside.
echoed by the earth's deep sighs.
Have you eaten, baby?
A battle of laughter and fury
What?
defies. Perhaps in your anger blooms compassion
Come here, baby.
so
Straight
great
to that. I know it.
as you
Oh,
crush
good.
all the
Oh.
scorpions beneath your might.
I'm going to get you some dinner for today. I think you got allergies. You're going to bed next week. You are. Going to bed next week. Stop it. No. Oh, I did
That's
not
it.
say come jump on me.
That's it.
That's all.
Stop it. All right.
Here's the crazy thing about this.
What is this about?
I barely get reviewed by him. His entire channel is dedicated to another like 3 women. I'm not even somebody he very ever touches. His entire channel is dedicated to 3 other women.
Mm.
And it's not reviews that he's doing. It's crazy shit.
Like sitting on cakes or what?
No, like
Sitting on cakes.
the most real life shit. I didn't even know it was all going on until recently.
Like what?
But makes you kind of
Does he go real life? Yes, she was. So she's using her dog for donos now? That's lovely. No, I'm fully aware of that. Apologize for what? What am I apologizing for? I'm not apologizing for that. I'm not apologizing for that. I'm not. I'm not. He read it for you on Queen Bee. I've never seen so many unstable people wanting Bombshell to lose everything in life. I agree. It's fucking crazy. They're about to get what they want, though. They're about to get what they want. All right.
is it a love song or is it a fight song?
No, Bo, you can't have my shoe.
Or is he
Come
confused
that to me.
and just trying to act cool for his friends
Bring it to
and know that they're going to cheer on anything he does because
Bring it to
they
me.
don't really fucking fuck with him anyways. So they're going to cheer him on doing stupid shit like
I
this
think
because
deep down his mom probably didn't pay enough attention to him,
Bring it to me, Bo.
and he's just seeking
Bring it,
validation
Mama.
from other women now, even though that's usually his prayer.
it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I can laugh because I was watching Kyle's face because I know everything is like, this is weird.
Like,
But
rather
what he
than-
does to me is nothing in comparison to what he does to these other women. Let me say that.
rather than calling out some of these looks, why don't you actually call out what she said wrong? You know, like, why don't you bring some facts? Because that's what's usually lacking.
It's not okay.
Well,
It's not okay. Review me. Do that.
Yeah.
Fucking call me out for something besides you lying. Because that's all you've done. You're the one that came on here and fucking made up lies about a voice being mine, about shit I didn't say, things I didn't do in the context that you were trying to twist it in. But you want to talk about that? Let's talk about somebody twisting things into context that they want it to fit. Let's go from one creep to the other really quick. And the other creep I'm talking about is Sarah's suspicions. Now, I don't mind that she's doing videos on me at all. I don't care. But I want you to pay attention. All of these, and this is the first time I've ever reviewed her, are of me. Because she continues to lie.
Who is this?
She's one of BJ's. She's the one who said the really horrific stuff about infertility. She's the one that claims to be friends with Beta Jade. So I want you to see what is going on. Because I want this to be known publicly. That these people continue to make up lie after lie after lie.
Who's this?
She can review me, just don't have to lie
Hey,
about
name.
it to do so. So let's see. Let's go here. Let's just start 4 back.
Yes, I am.
Because this I find obviously interesting. It says, so you knew that Yep came from a group of scammers and you didn't warn the community. But you're mad at Joneson for not saying something a year ago, for being suspicious, but you knew. It's obvious how fake you are and you don't really care.
The other
And it's
room
all
yelling
show.
and cussing.
All right. She came with a group of scammers. Is anybody really shocked? I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it what it is. That whole group that came off of Molly, Mallory, Gina, that whole fucking little group of them. I'm sorry. They're nothing but fucking drama, and a bunch of them. Yep was a part. Everybody knows this. It publicly fell apart in front of everybody's faces. Everybody knew because they were exposed one by one. I had flags about them. I couldn't identify. I read the email earlier. Everybody knew what we knew. When all of them they were called out for the shit publicly. Part of that fucking shit with Gina Diamond and the scams going on there. Like, other creators handled that. Not me, but it was very publicly known. So there's that. Let's go back. It was in the comment section yesterday on the video I was doing. Sarah.
What? Hold on. Just let me look at this. So you do Bombshell knew. What? Bombshell knew? What do you mean Bombshell knew what? What's wrong, Wanda? Dang, bye? What do you mean? I knew what? I had no idea that person was doing that over there. How would I know that? They're not in my community. How would I know that? Don't put my fucking name in there. And don't nobody say shit like that. That's craziness. That's okay, Wanda. Well, because I said that Yep was. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Wanda. Because I said Yep was somebody else or something like that. I didn't know shit about any of that. Get off me. Don't even put my name in your fucking mouth. I had no part in none of that shit. Zero. Psychos. God almighty. People are crazy.
How?
People are fucking crazy.
Like, how the fuck? Hey, Andy. How do people listen and become this stupid? Hey, Gary. Hey, Pristine. That Michelle, Elizabeth, Bree. What the fuck? And I think Bombshell, what I was getting from it in the comments, knew of this person under different names from previous situations. That's it. A lot of people ended up knowing this person from previous.
That is it. That is it. I didn't know anything about a scam. I have no clue. How would I didn't even know back then that they did any of that. I just know that people said that that's who that was, and then I remember it being Mara. Coming out that her name was Mara. That's all that I remembered. That is it. That is fucking all. Christ.
Situations.
No, I didn't warn Joneson. Why would I warn Joneson? People can change their name on this platform all the fucking time. Warn her about what? Oh my Jesus Christ. Shut up.
But they didn't know until they knew. And it's still unraveling from what I gather. So what the fuck, man? That's what I heard, Bomb. You knew who she was from before. Wait, there's a lot of covering going on right now. There's a lot of fucking crazy.
That's craziness.
That's what I heard, Bomb. You knew who she was from before. I mean, hello. Or wait, there's a lot of covering going on right now.
No. I didn't know anything about it. No, I didn't know anything about a scam or anything. I didn't know any of that shit. So just keep my fucking name out of your fucking mouth when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Real talk. Shut up. If y'all hadn't noticed it, I'm gonna say it again. I don't give a fuck. To be fair, I don't give a shit. But if I had known somebody was doing something like that, of course. Absolutely, of course I would have told someone. What? I would have come live with it myself. I don't have to run and tell somebody. I have a channel that's bigger than theirs. Okay? Respectfully.
There's a lot of fucking crazy. That's what people are learning as they go.
Man, people are fucking nuts.
Sarah? Are you okay?
Is that Sarah?
A month ago. Here's her.
That's Sarah's suspicions? Oh, that's not me. She's not talking about me.
Start off.
That was
She's
somebody
just something else. She went after Nunya, me. Oh, the people she tags in these two are just, it's just fucking crazy. But she started all that shit the other day. And this is where a lot of it kicked off, was this one. And now you see what she's doing. I just wanted to be very publicly aware. Everybody to be aware.
It is
Because
Sarah.
I told you guys.
It is Sarah's suspicions. Sarah, keep my name out of your fucking mouth. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And I know that somebody watching me right now knows her. I see her everywhere. And I've always been nothing but kind to that lady. You can bring your ass up in here. Or I'll go find you somewhere. It ain't no problem.
They just tapped in the most real lifer that I've had to experience. And all of them playing around at once
I'm
right
not
now.
in that
I see what they're doing
Discord.
to other people too, with tapping in those.
I'm not even in that Discord.
I don't talk about this one unless she's saying something actively or was a part of the story, which she is a part of a lot of the fuckery that's gone on down over there. That's not my fault. The other one can't handle the backlash and has nothing to like review and say, no, you're wrong on this. So why does she have all of her buddies coming in to swing for her? Why are her buddies writing songs and doing shorts misrepresenting everything?
This is not
Shady, Sarah, now Sinner, Crama, or Moon and Crama, Just Irish. Why do you need all of those people to come in and do your dirty work? Yeah, I've never even seen that
fucking insane
account cache.
I know
there's so many accounts being talked about that I've never even seen myself.
I took up for her with all that dumpling shit.
I'm just sitting by
of it. Fucking craziness. Stop.
I'm not trying to figure out any of that shit because it's so deep.
I didn't even blame Joneson.
I just want it to be known. Like, this is some weird shit.
How you doing?
Weird shit.
With this shit. I'm not.
The people
I'm not
who
this shit.
Joneson and those guys knew where. That's the crazy thing. Like Joneson, I'm sure would say, "Yeah, no, we all knew because there was this debacle with this weird shit, and we all got emails. Like it was all weird. Like all of us knew that shit was weird around those people. They didn't know
what emails.
I don't think anything about the extent of who was who or what was what.
I did see both sides. I did.
None of us. And it all just turned into one big shit show. I just followed my gut and stayed the fuck away. No idea that they were doing this shit. The real Indiana Combs. Tinfoil hat time. Everyone's with friends and out to get me. Huh?
Makes no sense.
No. It's just hysterical. I don't care if they're friends. Shit, if all of your friends are liars, what does that say about you? If every one of your friends is rewriting shit we all know and we're around for, there's a bunch of us that knew all these things. Because a bunch of people that are in here go to other chats that knew the same thing. No, I got what you're saying. I mean, if your friends are liars, cool.
Hey, Charlie.
These guys are all just out here just
okay, babe.
Lying. Roller skate slam. I actually heard no.
Much love,
but I didn't know that. I knew that she was leaving before I knew that somebody was scamming to this extent.
I don't know.
I'd been told that she had done a stream and was like taking a break. So I think that's a no. That would be my opinion.
Oh, okay.
How embarrassing. And then speaking of how embarrassing, let's talk about that. I'm just talking about if this is your friends, like, whoa, if all your friends are like this, shit the bed. Where is that one?
Craziness.
Give me a second. I got too many tabs open again.
Craziness.
Too many tabs.
You know what? Let me go to Joneson. Well, Joneson needs to fix that because if that's her friend. All right. She needs to fix that. Right, damn now. Fucking damn now. Right fucking damn now.
Person that showed up with receipts that we didn't up, and you need help. I ain't got no criminal charges headed my way, you dumb, simple-minded freak. Secondly, hey, sweet sativa. Secondly, I don't care if you believe me or not, but I can tell you that stupid ass comment you made referring to Deets going on vacation conveniently when this yep stuff hit the fan. You are stupid as fuck. So you mean to tell me that Deets planned her 25th wedding anniversary on a cruise, a 7-day cruise? You mean to tell me she planned that 7-day wedding anniversary cruise around a person with receipts that we didn't know even existed? Like, come on, bro. Come on. I swear to God, you got to be a virgin. You got to be a virgin.
Hey.
You do not.
Who's
You
she
don't make
talking
any
about?
sense. Cough drops, these holes from the gas station earlier, because I woke up with my throat a little sore. And I just realized they're Spanish. They're Hispanic. Spanish. It's the words on it are in Spanish. So these are from Mexico, I'm assuming. It says
Mexico.
Respira Fundo. What does that mean?
What?
Respira Fundo. And then it says Nivel, Nivel. Because the reason I looked is because these taste so weird. It's a green pack and they taste weird. So I was like, what flavor is this? And it says Nivel. It says more, but it's just all the extra stuff. Carmelos, Doros, Sabor, Minta, Eucalypto. Oh, I know that one. That's eucalyptus. Secondly, talked to a few of you already in the Discord. That evil Discord. I seen Kate's comment at the beginning of this that said, what happened? What did it say? Let me go back to it. Damn. Let me go back up here with her little smart ass. I love her. What happened to closing Pandora's door? Listen, I made that post for B10 because I found out that he was like raging about the Yep situation. I mean, it's like he could not wait for there to be something for him to talk or say Jonesin or Deets or Nunya's name. He could not wait. He could not wait. And so it's like he was jumping at the opportunity. Bro, sit the fuck down. This is me opening Pandora's door back open for a second to tell you, you're a weird fuck and you need help. I ain't got no criminal charges headed my way, you dumb, simple-minded freak. Secondly, hey, sweet sativa. Secondly, I don't care if you believe me or not, but I can tell you that stupid ass comment you made referring to Deets going on vacation conveniently when this yep stuff hit the fan. You are stupid as fuck. So you mean to tell me that Deets planned her 25th wedding anniversary on a cruise, a 7-day cruise? You mean to tell me she planned that 7-day wedding anniversary cruise around a person with receipts that we didn't know even existed? Like, come on, bro. Come on. I swear to God, you got to be a virgin. You got to be a virgin. You do not, you don't make any sense. You being a virgin has nothing to do with nothing other than you're a fucking idiot, and I can see why you're a virgin. Oh, it was a 12-day cruise. Shit. A 12-day cruise. She's still in Florida. Like, but you planned it. You planned it, Deeds. You didn't want to be here when the Yep stuff blew up. So you went and planned your whole cruise around this one person that showed up with receipts that we didn't have before. You knew when that person, you're psychic. Did you talk to Serafina or did you talk to Sweetie Pie? Which one? Because you knew somehow that this shit was going to happen. She's a mastermind. So, beat him, chill the fuck out. You're a weirdo. It's like you could not wait to hear something go down so that you could talk on Deeds and me. Like, it's so weird. You're obsessed with Deeds, and it's so strange. Yeah. Deets planned her marriage 25 years ago for this moment. It's so strange. Why, bro? Why are you such an idiot? And I used to think you was a smart dude. That's because you manipulate, you gaslight, and you confuse folks. And it makes it seem like you're smart, but you ain't smart. You a dumbass. A whole dumbass fool.
Hey,
no, I read Deets Tara and told her to go on vacation because this was going to happen. Oh, Andy read the cards, said this is going to happen. You need to leave, Deets. It's just so strange. He had a whole come apart over there. Like, even when Queen wasn't using, I mean, they were all using this Yep situation as a way to attack me because of our personal beefs. But even when she shut the fuck up talking about me, he kept circling back and circling back. You fucking weirdo.
He did go off the deep end about that.
But I did. Okay, so that's been addressed. I'm closing Pandora's door again. Okay. B-Tim, you suck. You're not important. It is what it is. So I wanted to go over because I finally listened to this stream that was done by Nonsense. I knew that she gave out some misinformation pertaining to the Yep stuff, but I only knew of one or two things. Okay. So I went back this morning. It must be Yanni Yanni. So I went back this morning and listened. And I was like, whoa, no, there was a whole lot wrong with this. And you know what? I'll say it. Stop using victims as a way for you to attack people. That is so fucked up. So fucked up.
Who's she attacked?
I understand the reason she got a lot of this wrong is because she don't have the details and didn't have the details and still doesn't have the details. So I understand why she got so much of this wrong, but it kind of like threw me off because I've always expected that, like, you're going to get the details or you're going to get all the information before you strike up alive and put out misinformation. And I will say disinformation, because I don't know which is which from you right now. I don't know what you made up, what you were told. I don't know none of that.
I don't think she made up
but
anything.
I always expect that, you'll do your research and gather that, whatever you need to be able to tackle a situation.
The bigger picture. So we're going to talk.
Hold on, I forgot. You can't listen to her in 1.5. She's a fast talker. I'm a slow talker. You got to listen to me on 2x.
About that, because a lot of you refuse to go give this person a view or any attention whatsoever. So I'm going to be restreaming Jones's live today on her Yep exposure.
I didn't even catch she said that.
And whatever you kind of claim, nor do I very often, but this is one of those situations where it's important to spread community awareness. so people know, because there's a lot of overlapping communities. Whatever you kind of claim as your home or whatever, that's one thing, but a lot of this sector kind of overlaps, and there's like people that identify with, you understand. So this person, because they did overlap here some, they would come in chats here. There's a lot of people in my chats that engage with this person. I find it very necessary to highlight the bigger picture. So we're going to talk about that, because a lot of you refuse to go give this person a view or.
Okay, so it ain't about views for me. I didn't come out here and do that. That's on you. Something you don't have the information on. That would have been my first question.
Kodo, that's why I'm doing it. Miss Muddock, I haven't watched it all either. I was told a lot about it, but
that's what I said, Remy. If you want the information and you feel like this is a community awareness thing, then why wouldn't you put your hate aside and just come listen to what I have to say about the situation?
I agree.
Why wouldn't you?
I agree.
It's bullshit.
I agree.
Time to review it. Hey, Christine. Hey, Hope. Jennifer. And a lot of my people will
I agree.
not ever go there. So this is called community awareness. A scammer amongst us is not okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is from yesterday.
If I don't commentate on it, it's because I agree with it. If I commentate on it, it's because she got something wrong.
You heard me previously talk a little bit and say, hey, look, this isn't your guys' fault. I'm not saying that, but this is happening. It needs to be addressed. It needs to fucking be addressed publicly, openly.
So what she's referring to right here is when Cash let her know what was going on. She went live and she respectfully asked for some transparency about it. That's why I chose to go live, because if it was up to us, we wouldn't have went live yet, because we were still working things out in the background. But because she asked respectfully, hey, can you let us know what's going on? I did that. And this is what she comes back with.
Honestly, when there's somebody scamming communities, it's a big deal. So we're going to see what we find out here together. Again,
which
from Jones's live yesterday. Let's go back to where she starts talking. I don't know if I need to speed her up or not. I've never reviewed her like this.
Yes, girl. Speed me up. I'm a slow Southern talker. You need to put me on a 2X, baby. Oh, what's happening? Hello. Happy Sunday.
Yep was never a mod over here, but she was in other places. Yes.
I'm not ready to start the new week. Not at all. Hello. Oh, you have, let me put it this way. You know about her past. Now you know about the 3 years she was doing this. But when it comes to me and my community or my group, you don't know how many. But I said this other day, like, she was all about getting documents, and like that's the whole reason she got a wrench in my chat in the first place, is because we were talking about the Kansas City mom. Was it Kansas City? The Kansas mom.
We've heard
private messages.
The reason for that, W. Schmidt, in my opinion.
Oh my God, I talked to this person of this crime, and this is what they told me. Or oh, you need that in a FOIA? I've already requested it. I've already got the FOIA here. Let me email to you. Never emailed to them. So, but that's just a small part. That's just the stuff like that people know.
Oh my God.
It seems like she knows so much about everything. Like, oh, who is this person? Well, basically,
I'll be honest, I don't have any proof of it yet, but I am also concerned that there might have been somebody working alongside of her, because if she was able to facilitate that much information, that flow of information while bamboozling this many people, she is 100%, I will say it out front, she is absolutely a con artist that is skilled in her craft. And as a creator,
we've heard that.
Con artists, we've got con artists out in public right now. Finances. And Cash, he has every right to speak out for himself. That's his choice.
He absolutely does and did.
Was a victim of the scam. He has every right to speak out. But people wonder why I haven't spoke out, and I haven't spoke out because I'm dealing with 7 other victims. I'm dealing with a group of them.
There's more than 7, and a lot of them have been ignored.
No, a lot of them hadn't. You're so full of shit. You said you knew of 4. I've got 21, 7 in my private Discord. You have no idea. Again,
21.
You're speaking on shit you don't know of. 4 is not a lot. And you said that came out of your own mouth, that you knew of 4. Well, I know 2 of the 4 that you're talking about. And they're actually part of the list of 21. Actually, the list has gone up to 22, I think. They're actually the 2 that I know that you know are a part of the list of 21.
Well,
felt unheard because there was a group of a few that wanted to remain silent.
Yeah, that list of 21 people was within a minute just trying to clock people that we knew she had hurt. There's actually probably more. We added one the other night. Remember, guys? I'm not going to say who it is, but she came in and she told us her story the other day. It's a lot more people than the 4 you think you know.
But the other ones that wanted to speak out and provided their proof behind the scenes, because you guys have been dealing with this for over a year.
Nope. See, we're going to stop right there. We have not been dealing with this for over a year. Again, it was brought up that people may think she was lying about something, but they could not prove it. They just couldn't prove it. So it was kind of like, okay, well, we can't really say anything because we can't prove it. And then because all of this happened, what happened was we created a Christmas room. I know I've already told this, it's a broken record, but I have to keep doing it because people like her don't listen. She's listening to combat, she's not listening to hear. We made a Christmas room for those because there were a few, one of them being your friend nonsense, that we helped, that needed help. That's what the room was for, right? And then slowly but surely we started noticing that there was some dry bagging still going on in that room. So we shut it down and we told everybody from the time we were suspicious that stories weren't adding up. We reached out and we told everybody, just be careful, guard yourself, protect yourself. And then I shut the room down and the dry bagging stopped. Okay. So everything seemed fine. There were still interactions going on, people still being friendly going on. Like, so apparently that's when she decided to reach out to people privately. I didn't know that she was reaching out and getting money privately. And when I did know that she was reaching out and giving money privately, there still wasn't proof. There wasn't proof that she was a scammer. All there was proof of is that she's a dry bagger and that she would never ask. Well, she did ask a few people straight out, hey, can you help me with this? But most of the time it was dry bags. It would be in your DMs, talking to you, having a conversation, checking on you for the day. This was not a light thing. This was a hardcore con because like she got to know each and every person on a different level, on a more personal level. I could tell you there was not a day that went by that I didn't get some kind of encouraging message from her, or thanking me for, allowing her to be here and all that. Like, she was very good at what she did or does. But there was no way to prove it. So it was like, okay, we'll just stop giving her money until we can prove it. Stop giving her money and let's just keep an eye out. It down to the point that I had to tell these people, listen, y'all don't want to act different with her. If you act different with her, you're going to set her off. It's going to alarm her and she's going to know there's a reason this specific group has stopped communicating with her. So they swallowed their fucking pride and they did what they could to make it not obvious so that we could continue to gather information. There wasn't much information gathered over that next year because she stopped. She stopped asking for money from the people she previously was asking for money from. So we thought it just stopped altogether. So then I was like, well, maybe she isn't a scammer. Maybe she's just needy and she lies to get attention and maybe she just needs a fucking friend. So it was pretty much let go because we couldn't prove anything. But then suddenly this fallen angel drops into our laps. And this fallen angel, not in a bad way. Fallen angel's like the devil, isn't it? I shouldn't say it like that. This angel that graced us with her presence had the information that we needed to put together with what the original group felt she was lying about. When that missing link dropped that information in their laps, they started putting everything together. That's when they reached out to me. They confronted her. Here's how it was supposed to go. They reached out to me. They let me know. I gave them to go ahead to confront her. They confronted her. She left the Discord like immediately while they were in that call. So there's something Nonsense says later where she says she was allowed to choose to leave. No, she was not allowed to choose to leave. They told her you can leave or Joneson's going to kick you. She chose to leave right then in that phone call. She stayed in the call, but she left the Discord. But it was supposed to be them confronting her and then them letting the people close to her like Cash and others that I'm not going to name drop because they haven't willingly came out here and, put themselves out here. But the plan was to confront her, let the other people that that were close to her, that were no longer in my Discord, know what was going on. And then that was going to give the group of people time to figure out how they wanted to do this. Did they want to go legal? Did they not want to go legal? If they did need to go legal, let's make sure we have all this, paperwork and evidence together. That's what we were doing when Nonsense went live asking for an explanation. So we didn't even get to the point, like, we wanted to figure out if they were going to do legal or not before we came out and let the community know. There was a plan. And somebody said I was blaming Cash for, for forcing me to have to come out. No, Cash didn't force me to come out. Cash didn't do anything wrong. I'm not blaming Cash. Cash is a victim. He has every right to tell his story. But it does not change the fact that we were planning on telling him, letting them figure out how they were going to handle their part, and then we were going to alert the community. It wouldn't have been months. It was days. Literally. Y'all act like this has happened over the last year. No, we were sus as fuck of her a year ago. That kind of went away because we didn't have proof. And then boom, we're sus as fuck of her again. And this time when we're sus as fuck, we got the proof and we have what we need. And their privacy is what matters most. Their willingness to take this to a platform means most right now. Cash is a good.
Chasing, I can confirm 4 just that it came to me independently.
You hear that? So she just said there's a lot. She knows of a lot of victims. This is like that baseline thing. Oh, well, you just don't understand it because you're ignorant and you don't know the baseline. And then a couple of minutes later saying, well, honestly, we don't know where the baseline is. Girl, you contradict yourself constantly. And this is one of them. Just 2 seconds ago, you said, oh, I know so many of them. And listen, she just said 4. And 2 of them are 2 on my list. Man, he is. I will not be releasing details. It is I basically am in the know because it happened in my Discord. All the girls or men that were affected, they brought it to me. That's my role in this. But as for being scammed or taken advantage of or lied to in that way, I had a little bit of experience with it, but I'm not a victim. These other people are. And I will say, these other people wear their hearts on their sleeves. They just love to help people, and that was taken advantage of. Absolutely taken advantage of. So let me start from I'm going to go over my little essay, okay? Because I had to be so super cautious because this involves a lot of people. Well, not a lot, but a group of people.
It does involve a lot of people, actually. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that have been.
So there's a lot of people that she knows of, but she just said 4. No, I can tell you nonsense. It does involve a lot of people. And I wouldn't even say 22 is a lot. It's a group. It's a big group. I wouldn't necessarily say a lot, but okay, sure. A lot of people. But you don't even know the 21 we've got. You just admitted you only know 4.
Victimized by this person. A lot. And I understand that those people want their privacy and that will be respected. That they're not at fault, but this is a major fucking con. This is a major con, and she's still.
Listen at her talking like she knows something. No way are you telling everybody else this is a major fucking con. No fucking way. No, she didn't con anybody.
Art of con, and this is a problem.
Let me stop.
This is a major fucking problem.
Like I said, if they want to speak out and tell their side, that whenever they're ready, or if they're ever ready, I'm absolutely here to get that platform. The same way Cash had every right to go to his platform and make it known. That was his choice. So I'm just kind of like hanging out, waiting to see how people feel. I have to take their feelings and their privacy into consideration. So the hippies asked their community for wish lists for the parents and families needing help in December of 2023. Yep was one of the families we assisted. We created a room, and those who needed help were able to put their wish lists in or their, whatever they needed.
So they had a room off of their Discord that was just for asking for help or people that needed assistance with anything. They had a room just for this type of stuff. Okay.
Their Cash Apps, their Venmos.
Hey, Grammy.
From there, she started to tell a story about. Yeah, because there were some people that we already knew struggle, whether it be with health reasons or whatever it is. And we didn't want their kids or their grandkids or anybody going without, something. So we helped. Once they realized, okay, something's up here, it was cut off. And with no way to prove that the health issues existed or didn't exist, it was moved on from. Pretty much stop the financing her, move on until we have something that can solidify that this is a scam or she's, taking advantage of people. We got to keep it pushing.
So this was addressed. People had concerns, had verified that there was fraudulent stuff being pushed around.
Ship perk.
And then off of that, it became independent. She was messaging one-on-one from people in the Discord. Okay. All right.
Sometimes the same reason and one receipt would be used for all of them, basically. She would ask multiple people for the same amount of money for the same reason and even provided some fraudulent receipts for things. So if one
sounds like the typical
person, if she said, hey, I need help, I don't know, I'm using this as an example. Hey, I need help with this light bill. Can you, or this medication, that's a better example. I need help getting this medication.
Kelsey, did you get hit by her too?
Could you assist me? Yeah. And that person would say, yeah, and send the $200, right? She'd then send the receipt to that person and then also go and request the same stuff from multiple people given that same one receipt. When the group started speaking to each other, that's when things started, coming together that she was doing this to all of them. All the money that was collected was cut off at that moment. Once they realized, okay, something's up here, it was cut off. And with no way to prove that the health issues existed or didn't exist, it was moved on from. Pretty much stop the financing her, move on until we have something that can solidify that this is a scam or she's, taking advantage of people. We got to keep it pushing.
So this was addressed. People had concerns. Had verified that there was fraudulent stuff being pushed around, but they could not verify if her health issues were true or not. And the concerns, they knew there was concerns, but I'm understanding that nobody talk about it. We can't prove if her health stuff is actually real. We know she's people independently, so we're just going to continue to act.
No, we're not going to continue to act. We're going to cut off giving her any money. See, you forgot that part right there. We're just going to, it should have been so we're just going to cut off giving her money and act like nothing's happened. Yeah, you'd be right in stating that.
Like everything's Gucci. Okay. How long ago was that? Just guard your wallets from here on out. I'll guard your wallets from here on out. Was that a community-wide notice? Like, be careful. Did you go to...
Again, did you want me to come to the whole Crama community and say that with no receipts? You probably do wish that's what I would have done, but I would never. What happened to receipts? What happened to proof? Do you know how much of an asshole we would have looked like if we would have been like, are you sure you got cancer? Fuck out of here.
Everybody independent. I'm confused by a lot of this.
Yes, I did. I went to everybody that was involved with her in my Discord. Abso-fucking-lutely I did.
That money was collected.
I told them that we could not prove anything, but stop giving money. Protect yourself. Don't give your addresses out.
Aware of from January to March of 2024. The reason January of 2024, January to March of 2024.
Hey, Candy.
Yep.
Over a year ago.
Yep. Yeah, exactly, Nunya. So now we can just say anything. We can just say anything about anyone with no receipts. Just tell the whole community anything we suspect about anybody. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, since when? Since when? And that's why I used Rowena as an example. Rowena didn't do anything wrong. She suspected that Yep was lying about her illnesses, but she couldn't prove it. So she kept her fucking mouth shut. But that's okay. It's not okay that we did the same exact thing.
Over a fucking year ago.
Yes.
This is all coming up now, is that there were more people that recently shared their experience of financial and emotional manipulation from Yep. And it was figured out that there was more.
And let's not forget, let me stop it real quick. Let's not forget, this is all coming from Nonsense, who knew that she had a moderator that was harassing people in real time, in real life, giving people's real life information out to other creators as they asked for it. And you had him as a mod for a while.
Who?
After finding out. You don't think that was putting your community at risk? Because I do. That's why I did a live on it.
People.
And that was proved. That was proven with receipts.
Who?
With receipts. The live is still up.
What?
It's the blank screen live. Y'all go watch it if you haven't. She had that person as her mod for a good time after he was exposed for real life and on people. Other than the core group that it originally happened to. So it happened.
So the core group protected their wallets. Everybody else was not in the know and continued to get.
Nope. The core group, the ones that did have money taken from them, started protecting their wallets. Everybody else was told, just protect yourself. Don't give money. Jesus.
And that's what I'm gathering from this. And here we are.
So the whole Discord was
but then
told.
sometimes, currently still going.
So the whole Discord was told. Because that's not the way it was made to sound. Okay? Now, Jonesy, I'm gonna come at you for a second. You didn't explain that well. You made it seem like you only told the people that had been bothered with her. That had given her money. And didn't say anything to anybody else. That's the way it sounded, okay? Because that's the way it sounded to me. That's all. Did you, in this live stream that you did you address why you let her stay in the Discord? Oh, she left the Discord after a year, though. Is that where I'm getting it? I think that's the way. I think because she said the group of people that have been giving her money, the group of people that have been giving her money, they did say something too, but then they also said to other people, don't give money. So I'm assuming that meant a statement. But then she stopped doing it. Yeah, but this wasn't at that time. Truth. It wasn't at that time. She left Discord when they confronted her, but not during this time, I don't think.
So
Because it stopped. Because it
because
stopped.
you have to be so careful with situations like this. You don't want to accuse somebody of lying about their health, right? Or fake.
You don't have to even mention the health. They scammed people. They
That's
provided
what they
fraudulent
scammed
receipts.
over.
You don't have to tiptoe.
See, you know so much about this, but you know fuck all. You do have to.
She was scamming over health issues. Nonsense. I would love to see what the whole Discord was told. I agree. I agree.
Mention the health because that's what she scammed for. I can't tell you how much medication we paid for. Shut the fuck up. See, this is when I get upset because you act like you know what the fuck you're talking about and you know fuck all.
Around this. Why are you tiptoeing around this? Sorry, I'm going to get pissed because why the fuck are you? This is a serious situation. Serious situation.
Stupid. You dumb. Cancer or faking lung removal or a lobe of a lung, whatever. You don't want to accuse these people of scamming if they really are sick. So it was really hard to prove. And then later, a couple of pieces, came together. More people were talked to about it. And it was just found out like all the receipts needed were gathered. Now, I will tell y'all some of the things that we found curious that once we decided, okay, we're just going to have to let it go and just keep an eye out because we can't prove anything. One of the things that was happening that we all kind of came to each other about was she was wanting to ship stuff out to people. She even shipped some stuff out to Deetsy. And she would say she was going to ship some kind of merchandise out to them, and then she never would. Hell, I've got a box that was supposed to be shipped out to my daddy's house. The one, because I told her she wanted my address. I told her, and this was 2 days before they confronted her. I told her, Tony don't want me giving out my private address anymore because of what happened with Queen Bee. And I told her, just use the address that Queen Bee docs. I still have not received a package to that address. I know there's a few in my community that still have not received their packages, but the ones that did receive, now this is when when the angel that fell into our lap with all the information we didn't have, when that happened, people started putting things together and looking up the return addresses on the gifts that were sent, and the return addresses kept coming up to random parking lots and shit. Okay, yeah, that's a red flag and it's fishy. But then again, if you don't want to give your own personal address out of safety for yourself, you would do something like that. Then I was approached and I was, it was, can we have this conversation now? And I absolutely told them, do what you feel you need to do, because she was still in the Discord. The main thing people changed was donating to her. They wasn't giving her any more money. That's right.
But not everybody, because everybody, oh my.
Yeah. No, not everybody. She's talking now, when she's saying this, she means the community. So again, this all comes back to her wanting me to have.
She's not meaning the community. She's meaning the Discord. Did you tell everybody in the Discord? That's what she's meant.
Warned the whole Crama community about our suspicions. Sorry. Not going to do that. I'm not going to do it the way you thought I should. Never. Well, we don't know what she's doing it to, Brittany. Well, Dad, we're talking about our See, even Dad sent money to her. Which my part wasn't as much. This was,
I wouldn't either.
We know it was thousands. Right. We don't know exactly how many. And that's another thing for this person, for Nonsense, who thinks she knows everything. But yeah, Nonsense, let's just go out and accuse and piss off this person who has several people's info without the full proof. That would be smart, wouldn't it? And not to mention this angel, and this is all I'm going to say. This angel that fell into our lap knows her in real life, was living in her real life town, and that could have put her in danger. That's the point. This goes beyond people, friends over the phone. This went real fucking life. Real fucking life. That person had to put things in order for themselves to make sure they were going to be safe after she got confronted. So, see, you didn't know that, though, Nonsense. You didn't know that. Any thousands, but we do know it was thousands of dollars. But, yeah, there were Silent Angel. There were a lot of people that had questions, but we just didn't prove anything. So
the 4 people that have came to me is up over getting close to 3,500.
It was, well, as soon as we found out, Yanni, we found out they confronted her. Probably 2 or 3 days after we put everything together, they confronted her because they just were tired of sitting on it. The real life person had things in place to protect themselves and their family, and so they confronted her like 2 days after we put everything together. And the very next day they told Cash. I mean, all this is in the last 2 weeks.
I don't know, fam.
known from that moment on, like,
Yeah,
stop,
yeah.
giving money. Don't open up your wallet or your pocketbooks to her. Like, we can't just X her out because what if she is of it?
So again, this was known. They decided not to bring it out, not to talk about it, not to alert anybody, nothing.
Oh,
The core group just protected their wallets. The rest of the people weren't informed, weren't told. She just carried on in the Discord that nothing ever happened.
What did you want to be told? See, Deets, we keep coming back to this. All this is nonsense, being upset that we didn't expose something that we were not sure of. Have your problems then, bitch.
And then people came to her and asked her if this conversation could happen. She said, do whatever you need to. Okay, all right.
Not a big deal. What if she is sick? What if everything she's saying is true? And we're just being secure. So we just had to wait it out and see what happened. And eventually things came together. Things made more sense. The people affected asked if they could have a conversation with her. Like, this chat is going fucking ham over here because of what this bitch is inciting right now. I said, absolutely. I got your back. Have that conversation. Y'all can hate me for whatever reasons you fucking hate me, whether it be I call your creator out or not, or I have beef with your creator or not. The fact is, I ain't done a fucking thing to any of you, and y'all are just hating to hate. This was a hate bond, and it was set off as a fucking mob. And not only did your mob come for me, but they went to other people who are associated with me, like Lady K. And I know for a fact Lady K supports you. Let me know what you need. Make sure you have it respectfully, honestly, and with only the people involved. And that's exactly what they did. No, we weren't sure. We didn't know if Cash was still talking to Yep behind the scenes, but we knew that he was once a part of the Discord, and him and Yep were pretty close in the Discord. So that's why he was reached out to. Anybody we knew had contact with Yep was reached out to.
With only the people that it involved? So then the rest of the people would still be in the dark? Jonesin, come on now. Come on, Jonesin.
What'd she say? I didn't even hear. Conversation, let me know what you need. Make sure you have it respectfully, honestly, and with only the people it involved. And that's exactly what they did.
With only the people that it involved? So then the rest of the people would still be in the dark? Jonesin, come on now.
Yes. The rest of the community would still be in the dark. So I said we reached out to the ones that were directly involved with her. No. Like Cash. Like Miss Leah. And that's still a problem because the community wasn't alerted. You didn't give us fucking time. Cash fucking made his post and talked to you, and you came out wanting an explanation, and because you asked for it respectfully, even though we weren't ready, I went ahead and gave you an explanation. Given that explanation at the time could have caused more harm. Because again, this involved more people that were involved in her real life who know her family. Nonsense.
Come on, Jonesin. You're fucking better than this.
You're not, obviously. They confronted the situation. It was admitted to that there were lies and that some things weren't true pertaining to having lungs removed and having cancer and all of that.
So they confronted her and she admitted that these things. Why the fuck was she allowed to stay in the Discord if you knew this in 2024? This is a bunch of bull.
Because we didn't know this in 2024. Listen, here, take it in. We didn't know this in 2024. We suspected something was off, that she was a liar, not that she was conning people out of their fucking money. Listen. As soon as it was found out and she was confronted, people were let know, and then we were going to let the community know. That's it. That's all. We had a plan. We put it into motion. It got a little misdirected because Cash went ahead and went public, but we didn't tell him not to go public because he has every fucking right.
You didn't scam me. Janice and accounting, agreed. Thank you for the support. Agreed. I'm not scammed.
Jesus Christ. Comprehension.
But this impacts a lot of fucking people, man.
Right.
I'll tell you
the confrontation happened at the end of February of this year. But because after the confrontation, we didn't just immediately strike up a live and let the community know, because we had other safety securities we needed to make sure were in place for people. You're pissed. Make it make sense.
Personal. Here, I stayed the fuck away from Yep. I'll tell you what, anybody that came from the Mallory, Molly, Gina Diamond, all of those people, like that whole group that came over at that point in time.
No, there wasn't.
Yep.
There wasn't even 24 hours after the confrontation for us to even come to the community. That's what she don't fucking get, though.
A bunch of those people I've steered clear of. I want zero zilch, nothing to do with them. Not a single thing. Nice in chats.
Exactly. That's what I said, J Rose. But how the fuck are you reviewing my video real time and still getting shit wrong?
That's it. I stayed away from that entire group because of the shady shit. And there was always scams going on.
Sure
and
do.
This one, Yep, was a part of supposedly bringing Gina down for scamming the community. Shocking. Fucking shocking.
the conversation. Yeah, she knew she was from that group. So she said supposedly she didn't have anything to do with anybody from that group, but she knew Yep was a part of that group. Like, I didn't even know that. Pretty much ended with, like, I don't think how to say this. It ended with her just removing herself from the Discord and from all platforms that we can tell.
So if you weren't present or in the know, or they didn't think you were part of in the need to know, you probably sat in that Discord and had no idea this was going on, but she admitted to scamming. She admitted to,
Oh, so now you're going to make people in the Discord feel like they didn't know what was going on. And you're the one that comes out looking like a fool because they all did. They all had a heads up not to give money and to protect themselves.
Right. I mean, not blow my fucking cord.
God damn.
Yeah, perfectly.
It's hard not to call names right now.
Yeah,
we've seen lies for a little while, but we knew that country, but it was supposedly like a low for long.
Janice in accounting, you know that. Thank you for the support. Yeah, if it had happened thank you.
But
I'm just disappointed. This is fucking weird.
I agree, A.F. Pennington, but when you find yourself amongst a group of people that just want to love and nurture and help people. This person said if this had happened in Queen Bee or Granny's watching community, you and the HOA would have not have shut up about it. What the fuck? It has happened. It has happening. It's currently happening. And y'all just dig your head in the sand. Shut the fuck up, Janice. Those are the people that are taking advantage of. That's what I mean. She didn't get money.
Fostering an environment.
Scammers. The scammers.
I mean, to protect scammers, I guess, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
For me. And they do it. So right, I don't feel like a victim. This is me basically having to take care of the side group of people that it did happen to. She did admit it.
Wait, didn't she had a fucking wrench over there? Okay, hold the fuck up. Hold up. Didn't she have a fucking wrench over there until Cash came out and publicly said something?
Nope. Not until Cash came out and publicly said something. You dumb twit. Now see, this is me. She's making it seem like one thing when that she has no idea. No.
There you go, honey.
I went to remove her wrench as soon as they confronted her, right after they confronted her. And she had already deleted all her socials, her TikToks that we knew of, her YouTubes that we knew of, her alternate account YouTubes that we knew of. Also, heads up, she had an alt account named King Flea. It's also been shut down. So I can't even remove the bitch's wrench. But I went to before Cash was even told.
Why are you protecting her?
I agree.
Why the fuck are you protecting the scam artist who was calling so many people? What the fuck is going on here? This is not fucking funny. I'm sorry. I'm pissed.
Wait, what did she say?
I wasn't protecting her. I was protecting the people in the community. You and the HOA would have not have shut up about it. What the fuck? It has happened. It has happening. It's currently happening. And y'all just dig your head in the sand. Shut the fuck up, Janice. Those are the people that are taking advantage of. That's what I mean. She didn't get money.
Fostering an environment.
Scammers. The scammers.
I mean, to protect scammers, I guess, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
For me. And they do it. So right, I don't feel like a victim. This is me basically having to take care of the side group of people that it did happen to. She did admit it.
Wait, didn't she had a fucking wrench over there? Okay, hold the fuck up. Hold up. Didn't she have a fucking wrench over there up until Cash came out and publicly said something?
Nope.
Oh!
Not until Cash came out and publicly said something. You dumb twit. Now see, this is me. She's making it seem like one thing when that she has no idea. No. I went to remove her wrench as soon as they confronted her, right after they confronted her. And she had already deleted all her socials, her TikToks that we knew of, her YouTubes that we knew of, her alternate account YouTubes that we knew of. Also, heads up, she had an alt account named King Flea. It's also been shut down. So I can't even remove the bitch's wrench. But I went to before Cash was even told.
Why are you protecting her?
Oh, shit.
Why the fuck are you protecting the scam artist who was calling so many people? What the fuck is going on here? This is not fucking funny.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm pissed.
Again, bitch, I wasn't protecting her. I was protecting the people it happened to that I knew of. I just can't.
These are people that I care and love that didn't even come to me until way too fucking late.
Right.
And they didn't ask you to do this. Let me be very fucking clear. Do not pop off at a single one of the people that are around me that came to me. Or Cash or anybody. I'm doing this because this is a bigger issue outside of this. This person weaseled her way, and I guarantee she's already got her foot in another fucking community already doing the same thing. This person is a skilled con.
Nuh-uh. She did. And then that's a good question, Nunya. Why is she more mad at you, the person she doesn't care for or respect, than she is at the scammer? Asking for myself. Nunya wants to know. She was told that they expect to not see her in the community anymore. And she left the Discord, she left the community. But again, it's very possible she could pop up at any time and we wouldn't know who she is. And that leads me to telling you what. Hold on.
No shit.
Let me go back to my statement. So a private confrontation by those who had been lied to and victimized happened.
It's not that hard to beat. She just don't get it.
She's got a written statement. I mean, I understand you want to make sure you're factual.
Now there's something wrong with my written fucking statement. The fuck? About her cancer and the lung. Those affected by this asked to keep it private for multiple reasons, and that was respected until it wasn't. So by that, it's just because Cash was out here telling his side, like these other people didn't agree to. Beats, all she knows is what Cash and the people close to her that were involved know. And even they don't know the details. That's how I know she doesn't know shit. That
It's just because
she thinks she does.
the fuck is this weird shit?
Yeah, she thinks she knows everything, but she has no fucking clue how deep this went and how much danger it could have put someone in.
Well-
So by that, it's just because Cash was out here telling his side, like these other people didn't agree to that.
It's just because what the fuck is this weird shit? She allowed her to scam those on your Discord. What the fuck takes them? I don't even.
Ooh, what? What did I say that was so wrong? That I didn't address the community because I still needed to figure out what the people I had contact with wanted to do, and that Cash was not the only victim? That's a fucking factual statement, nonsense.
Leave my Cash out of this.
No, you shut the fuck up. Leave my Cash out of this. You have put this and attacked me based around Cash. You have used a victim to take your fucking hard on out on me. It's fucking weird. It's weird bitch shit.
I don't think I've ever heard Joneson talk like that. All right. I don't. At this point, I don't blame Joneson for being pissed off. The bottom line is this, like, nobody knows. Nobody knows. So instead of nobody knowing, people are just assuming and speculating, and that's where the problem is, right there. Don't add a sentence to something that somebody is saying because you think it. That doesn't make it true. That's just how I feel about that. Let's continue. And then I'm about to go put this shit up for Bo because he's crazy.
For multiple reasons, and that was
Thank you, Janice. Sorry, I'm spitting nails right now.
respected. No,
until it
she
wasn't.
fucking
So-
did not say leave my Cash out of this.
She did.
You have no idea how much you have used him in this.
She did.
Use
That's
him.
weird. And that's weird.
By that, it's just because Cash was out here telling his stop. Just stop.
She also said that Joneson was mad that Cash came out and said something, and that's not true at all. I'm sorry. That wasn't true at all. Have a good one, Wanda. All right. That wasn't true at all. She wasn't upset with Cash. You were just upset that Cash got taken, right? And then you said 4 people were being ignored when there weren't being ignored, all right? She knows 2 of the people that you know, okay? When there's in actuality over 21 people. And you didn't know that nonsense. So you went off the cuff before you even knew the truth. The entire story. I don't know, man.
Stop using him. He is a victim of this situation as well. I don't give a fuck what he tells you. He doesn't have all the information. And if he wanted it, I would absolutely give it to him. He knows how to get in touch with me. But the simple fact is that you have used a victim
I agree.
to take out your hatred or anger, whatever the fuck it is, on me. God, like these other people didn't agree to that.
Cash made a community post because he gave this person over $2,000 fucking dollars. Because
Yeah. How about this nonsense? I've got people that gave her over 5. Shut the
See, that's why you don't stick your nose into something that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You jumped in it because you don't respect Joneson and you thought Joneson was doing something nefarious when really she wasn't. Do I have a problem with some of the things that Joneson said? Yes, I do. But it's not my business. But I'm going to talk about it. Everybody else talks about everybody else's business. Okay. So I'm going to. I literally went in to Nonsenses yesterday. Who keeps saying that, Lena? Who keeps saying that? Where is Demon Chihuahua? I know you're listening to me. Bring your ass in my chat. Because you have pissed me off. I think I got her on Discord. Why does she keep saying that? It's not confusing. Why is that being confusing? Nobody said it was Army Strong. That is not a confusion. Nobody said that. Demon said that and keeps saying it everywhere. When I told Demon it's not the same person. I'm fucking sick of it. Whatever, Lena. I said it the other day when you were in here. Damn.
The fuck up. You know nothing.
felt bad
He just wants to be the fucking hero. But you're a weirdo. That's it.
because he was conned and not let in the obviously the group in the know that had known for over a fucking year that there was problems. So not only was he financially.
Oh my God. Again. This is like correcting a Laura stream. Sorry, Laura, but it is. Again, he was notified as soon as we were notified. That's it. That's all. You wanted me to tell him, hey, we think Yep is scamming a year ago when that's not what we knew was happening. Oh, maybe I should have went to him and said, hey, we think Yep's a big fat fucking liar. Be careful. The fuck?
Financially taken advantage of. He was emotionally taken advantage of.
So see what I mean? Trying to keep it. I told you that this morning that I went back and I listened to this live finally this morning. And I was like, she is making it seem like we knew the whole year that this was going on. We didn't. We had suspicions that she was a fucking compulsive fucking liar. We didn't know she was scamming money
behind the scenes until they were ready. But I understand. I think nonsense. No, Jason, I even reached out to her. I know nonsense said that, there needs to be an explanation. And I do
there is.
agree. We knew that
this isn't it.
Eventually it's 2 weeks.
This isn't it.
It's been over a fucking year that you guys knew there was a problem.
Look, see, she just said it again. Wrong, bitch. You're wrong. Her being a liar is not a problem that we need to come to the community with and say, hey, she's a big fat fucking liar. That's not something we need to come to the community for. The fuck?
Just said that.
And we knew that eventually an explanation would need to be given, but it was left in the hands of those that were affected on when they wanted to tackle this. And now it's kind of enforced. So
this is fake as fuck.
I'm having to address it publicly, but that's why I'm also not giving details. I'm sure.
Just so everybody is aware, if any one of my mods, if I ever found out some fuckery was going on like this.
She's using this because it's a way to come at me. Because I didn't handle it or control it the way she thought I should have. But of course you wouldn't think I handled it or controlled it right when you don't even have the right fucking details right now. You're telling everybody we knew she was scamming from a year ago. Lying ass whore.
Oh,
was ever happening, which has
lying ass
nothing
whore.
like this. Nowhere.
Gotta be a
But if I
whore.
found out, I'd be the first to fucking put them on blast and bring their asses fully square to the ground. If you are conning and scamming people to this degree.
Always, Jay. Always. We have always, even before we knew she was a liar, we have always said,
that makes me laugh.
Private information does not come out in my Discord. People
That
don't.
makes me laugh.
They don't tell where they live. They
Not
don't
a
tell,
whore.
what they do for a living. None of that shit comes out in my Discord.
The woman's got
that
whole
apparently comes out in private DMs. I cannot help that. What I can do is make sure I tell everybody, protect yourself.
Oh,
and that wasn't about Yep. We said that as soon as we started the Discord. Protect yourself. Don't give any private information.
Oh, Lord. Let me go ahead with this.
Have no anonymity anymore. And people will know so they can report you to the proper authorities. Because this is a con. This is a long con. This is not okay and it's illegal. This is thousands of dollars, not some $5 here, $5 there. That's another thing. One thing Yep would do to get in with people is, and kind of put it over their heads, is she would send people randomly like $5, here, go buy yourself a coffee. So it would break down people like their guard with them, like, oh, she's only got times when she needs stuff. She's, there's only
precisely. That's how she got over on us.
Certain times when she needs stuff, she must, and then she sends money, $5 here, there.
Sure, people will have tons of questions, but details just are not going to be given. Again, if they decide later they want to give their side of the story and how things went down, that's up to them.
If those people want to remain silent, they can remain silent. It's nothing on them. The victims aren't at fault here.
I will absolutely give that platform. But until then, this is what you get. You get me here generalizing the situation. So what we will say, and this is especially from Nunya, what to look for. Someone who has all the info about every case. I use that as an example at the beginning of this. Hey, Dixie. She's not in the chat. She's in the Discord. Yeah, it's not our story to tell and you tell. That's exactly right. That's why you have to be very careful how you go.
It is, though. It fucking is. It's community awareness. It is your story to tell. This happened in your Discord and spread off from there. Again, it's not your responsibility. You're not taking
2 weeks ago. Y'all didn't even give us time to address it, and yet come here bitching about addressing it.
This person conned all of these people, but that is where it started.
She don't know, Deet. She's talking out of her ass.
Yeah, that's up to them if they ever want to address it. But what to look for? Someone who has all the info about every case.
That's a lot of
someone who goes to private DMs instead of the group to ask for financial help. If somebody's being upfront and honest, they're not going to need to reach out in private. Another thing to look out for: someone who constantly has health issues that are rare and extreme.
That's nah. There's a lot of people around here that verifiably have.
I'm sorry, that's just not true. But go ahead.
Rare and extreme health conditions, so that's not necessarily true.
if you go and you have a portion of your lung removed and you're out of the ICU the next day, that's weird health issues. It's not going to happen. Now she has meningitis. Then she had some kind of surgery done for her son that didn't exist.
I don't know how she used them though.
But
that's
just be mindful
a lot
of who
of
you give your
people.
money to. Always. Hold on. Nanya said
Exactly.
She said that. She says that in this live perfectly. That she knew this was going on. Well, then why the fuck are you mad at me? Why didn't you expose it then, bitch? Because you didn't know what was going on. Just like you don't know a lot of people that it happened to. Personal level, it is not for any of us to speak on. Yeah, I know the information, but it's not my business.
Oh, so they do know her. Moon and Crama, those who have her identity are those impacted on a personal level, is not for any of us to speak on. No, this is when you blast. This is when you blast. So people can contact the proper authorities if they have been scammed.
So Moon commented in my thing, said Moon and Crama, or no, Nanya did. Moon and Crama, those who have her identity or those impacted on a personal level. It is not for any of us to speak on. That's because I'm not willing to go out on a public forum where there are crazy people, even in your own very chat, that God only knows what they would do if they knew the city, the state, her name. She has 2 children. That is verified.
And they don't have to come to you or Nanya, because although you guys are gathering stuff and you know her real information, unless you guys are handling it properly and making a consolidated police report with every single person's receipts, a police report needs to be made. And people are entitled to her.
And guess what? The other victims that are still around that I have contact with, it was up to them if they wanted to make a report, the same way it was to Cash. And guess what? Some of them have decided to make a report, but they didn't get to make that decision before I had to come out here and give an explanation because y'all was wanting one. I didn't mind giving an explanation, but this right here, this response to my explanation made things 100 times worse.
Information, so where they know where to file a police report. I'm sorry, this is an illegal fucking con. This isn't just YouTube drama. This is an illegal situation where she conned people. So either you blast it publicly. Why are you guys collecting stuff behind the scenes? You should be telling each and every one of these people to file a police report in her local area, but also the public.
Okay, did y'all hear that? Why are we collecting stuff behind the scenes, y'all?
So either you blast it publicly. Why are you guys collecting stuff behind the scenes? You should be telling each and every one of these people to file a police report in her local area.
I'm sorry, I just now checked Discord. I'm so sorry.
The cops aren't going to do anything.
Okay, so what was that again?
So either you blast it publicly. Why are you guys collecting stuff behind the scenes?
Well, we were collecting stuff behind the scenes because that sweet little angel that was dropped in our laps had the information we needed to prove that she was not who she said she was. In order to, call her out, we needed to prove that first and foremost.
You should be telling each and every one of these people to file a police report in her local area, but also the public.
Business information.
It's interesting to see the racist over there hanging out.
And then right here, she says it's interesting to see the right. Listen, me,
but I just want to say, you don't know what Johnson has told the victims that she's aware of. Sit over here and tell her that she needs to tell them to file a police report. You don't know. You're saying you want these victims thrown under the fucking bus, and that's disgusting. And I can't believe that this gaslighting and dog whistling is going on. And on top of that, the dramatic effects added. It's fucking sick. I can't believe what I'm listening to. You told me this was crazy. I didn't believe it. This is insane. This is insane. One person came to you, nonsense, and told you what they knew. That doesn't negate the others that were also manipulated by them. He can speak out all he wants. He has that right to. Anyone affected by it has that right to. But there's a lot of other fucking people who don't deserve to be thrown under the bus. Their personal information, lots of their personal information in her hands. And you're sitting over here acting like, well, you knew for a fucking year. We suspected someone was a fucking liar. That's a big difference than knowing someone is a liar, for one, proving someone is a liar, for two, and exposing that. Like, we suspected someone was a liar. Because that story just doesn't make sense. What did you want? Did you want someone to come out, make a video, and expose a suspected liar? Well, damn it, we're going to have to expose a lot of people that we suspect are liars.
We do. We go after stuff we can prove is a lie. We couldn't prove any of what she was saying was a lie, just that we thought it was.
Exactly. It just didn't make sense. It hit you like in your hinky feeling like, oh, you had a lung removed, but now you're going in for this treatment and they're doing that for that treatment. That doesn't sound like that would make sense. and even call her out on it sometimes. And more stuff will be given, but there's no proof of it. If you don't have definitive proof that someone is lying to you about something, what are you going to do with that? You're acting like we knew she was a damn scammer for a year. Hell, Nonsense told me in this live stream that you're playing that she was a part of some other community and known for this BS. Well, why didn't Nonsense put that out?
Right, if she knew. I didn't know.
I got back the other day that there were expose videos on this chick 3 years ago.
Yeah,
well,
we all found out
these exposés and call outs must be doing real well if this, a scammer can continue on in the same trauma community and nobody know it's the one that's already been exposed. What did you expect Jonesy to do?
She was exposed. She was exposed in the same Crama community, right? She was exposed 3 years ago. All she did was change her fucking name and she stayed here.
Then how are we supposed to tell somebody if somebody changed their name and we didn't fucking know? The fuck? Shut the fuck up. All you bitches shut the fuck up. None of you were around. You don't know what the fuck happened? You fuck? Shut up. Jonesy, you don't know. Deets, you don't know. Nonsense, you don't fucking know. That's just the truth. Y'all weren't even on this goddamn platform. Shut up.
And none of you that were there back then were the wiser. None of it.
No, you know what? One more thing. That's just like Jones is saying that fucking she knew about Flava's Boyd history. Bitch, she's never been in Boyd. She wasn't even on this platform. Shut up. Like y'all piss me off. Y'all come in here all willy-nilly acting like you all think y'all know every goddamn thing. Y'all don't fucking know half of what you even say. That's just the fucking truth. None of you were around. You know what Savage told you. You know what this person told you. Shut the entire fuck up about history on this platform when none of you were here.
I know she's been in Burnt Toast chat. Burnt Toast is the one that helped expose her.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
I said what I said.
But yet you were supposed to know just because you felt like her stories didn't make sense?
Yep.
It wasn't our story to tell. It never wasn't. They're acting like this is some, like some content creators found out this chick is a scammer. And we harmed the entire community. Sorry, guys, I'm on the beach if it's windy. But
I'm serious,
harmed the entire community
and I'm
by
not
not
even
exposing
being
it. We didn't find.
I'm sorry if I called your name, all right? But goddamn. Y'all seriously talk about shit that you don't fucking know, that you don't even have the real truth about, and act like you know it as fact, and it annoys the fuck out of me. And you all do that. Take several fucking seats.
Find it, you idiots. Subscribers who don't have a platform, who want their personal information protected, and they have that right, especially after everything they've been through, are the ones who found it out, are the ones who discovered her identity. It wasn't our fucking right.
Especially the ones that, especially the one that put this all together for everybody.
Yeah.
That lives in her town or did live in her town.
I'm sorry.
Knows her family. That person needed to be protected most of all at that point.
It wasn't ours to expose, you idiots. But seriously, for someone who sits over there and screams, I don't do personal beefs, I don't do personal beefs, this is a whole lot of personal beef. Because if you got down to the nuts and the bolts of this situation, this isn't something Jones did to everybody. Why are y'all more pissed at her or me or Nunya, whoever y'all pissed at? Why are y'all more pissed about that than the fucking scammer? The person who scammed people we like. All of us. Your Cash and our friends. Where's the outreach for that person? Because I'm not hearing it here. All I'm hearing is you didn't handle the job adequately. Even though you didn't know it last year, you should have exposed it last year.
Yeah, I should have exposed it without knowing anything, without having anything to show that, hey, this is what we think. I'm supposed to just tell everybody.
Hold on.
Yeah.
But any other time.
Thinking somebody is a liar, not knowing they're taking money, is a far cry than knowing that somebody was taking money from somebody for a fucking year. Nonsense. That's just the truth. you need to correct yourself. And you need to apologize. You do. You need to apologize. You jumped off the bandwagon and started running with shit that simply just wasn't true. That's it.
That would be the irresponsible way to handle it.
You're going to be accused of harboring a fucking scammer for a year when one, you didn't know she was a scammer. But your others are over there sitting on panels, in chats, laughing, have as their own mods or in their own chats, known fucking scammers. I don't take any of this seriously. This is a bunch of bored housewives. We need to get off the internet.
I agree. I told you this morning, like, she was legit making it seem like we knew this a year ago. No, we literally didn't know it until the end of February.
Well,
and we're not even, what's today? The 13th. We're not even.
Respectfully, that's not the way you made it sound. That's not the way you said it. It wasn't clear. You only cleared that up today, Joneson.
Even all the way through the middle of March yet. It's literally been 2 weeks. This is just crazy. And right here she says, it's interesting to see the racists over there hanging out. She's referring to Moon. I think Moon does Crama. Listen, I don't think Moon's a racist. I think using the word in general is ignorant, and that goes for anybody. But if I was to go over to her chat and heard her talking like that, I could just very easily leave out. The main thing to take note of is Moon has come in here. She has apologized for last time. She has agreed she would not use that kind of language in my chat. And that's all I ask. Respect me and respect the chat. And she does that. But you know what? You find that interesting, but I find it interesting that you're bitching about a supposed racist in my chat, but you was in a racist chat 2 days ago. Wasn't you over there in Clues?
Not with that group again.
Belongs to the ones who were victimized. That's on him.
Be mindful of who you give your private information to.
It is international because Cash isn't in the United States.
Too, such as,
and I don't know if any of the other ones are either.
Name and address, even birthday. Be careful. We had a lot of that going on. What's your address? I want to send you a package. What's your address? And it got to a point we were all like, oh, and this was right before it boiled over. Nobody wanted, and this kind of goes to why we kind of kept it as low as possible. Nobody wanted what she said to be lies. Their hearts wanted her to be telling the truth.
But for a year, you guys knew something was going on. A bulk of the money was given between January and March of 2024.
Yeah. A bulk of the money was given in those dates, but we did not know it was a scam. We thought she was just lying. And we didn't even know exactly what she was lying about.
Tell me what you stand for.
And it just so happens, like after a deep and thorough investigation, that is not.
Willow, you know better.
It sucks. I got kind of close with you, so.
I'm sure it does suck. I'm sure it sucks that you guys, but this is what, especially if you foster a Discord like that, you have to.
Yeah, check your credit score, lock down your stuff. Be careful. Keep an eye on your Cash App if you've ever Cash App this person. Just make sure everything's okay with your Cash App.
Check your credit score, lock down your stuff, and try to love everyone. But she's got people's real identity, their real addresses, all of it. Where are the police reports, and why is this not being handled legally?
It is nonsense. You didn't even give us time. You wanted to take the reins on this so bad and make it content for yourself so bad. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're fucking proud of yourself, because this had fuck all to do with you. You had none of the information, none of the legit receipts, but yet you still went live and used a victim as your reason. Bitch, please. This is why I said you're lost.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, yeah, Matt.
You really don't know anyone online. It really, yeah. And man, it's such a sucky situation.
Okay.
And she was a mod for me. I did not mod in my Discord. She was only a mod
Silent
on my
Angel, I meant to tell you, no. Any picture, I meant to message you back last night. I meant to message you back and I totally forgot. But no, everything, if there was a time, because I know Silent Angel, there was a time we were all in voice chat and we were, showing pictures of ourselves and stuff like that. No, all of those photos were deleted at the same time they were shown. So they never hung around. We don't have any private family photos or anything like that in the Discord. The mods would usually go back through the voice chat when we were done sharing our pictures and delete them.
So she was always telling me, oh, I got links to these phone calls. Oh, I got links to this file, this case file. And I would be like, it would be just easier for her to drop the link in my chat while I was discussing a subject or a case. And turns out she really didn't ever have anything.
Right, Queen Bella. That's why it needs to be put out publicly. They shouldn't have to. These people should not have to be scammed by Yep and then go to these people, give them their private information, and show them to prove to them that they've been scammed. Put this fucking scammer on blast. These people owe you guys nothing. You should not be
talking about. Who said they owed anybody anything? What the fuck are you even talking about?
People. They should be able to know who she is, turn her in if they choose to.
That's what they did.
She knew everything perfectly imperfect. That's the one thing I would say that would make me on guard or make me watch out, is the fact that she knew everything about everything pertaining to everything. Not even true crime, just everything. So, but true crime would be a red flag, because if you see somebody in, I don't know, if you see somebody in Nonsense's chat talking about they have the file to this case or they know the victim.
Oh, BFAM, I said it publicly. I said, it's about time you guys say something about this, because I'm pissed. And I said it then. Like I said, not only in the comment section, I said it publicly.
I didn't realize she said it was because she was pissed. I was just, because she asked respectfully, I was like, okay, we're not necessarily ready. We still got some things to get in order, but here, let's let the community know, just the surface level information.
It's about time you guys.
She's pissed that I didn't give out all her information.
Because I've been hearing about it. And like I said, I knew that this was going on. And when Cash made his post, I reshared it. And I was like, what the fuck? And then one after another, people came forward. And I'm like, oh my God.
One after another, people came forward. All 4 of them. 2 of them that is on our list. Oh, one after another, all 4 of them people came forward, y'all.
Associated with this case. And then you see that same person in a whole other true crime live saying that, oh, they know that person too. And they have that should be a red flag. Nobody should know that much pertaining to cases.
These weren't, and people always do that with these cases. They come to you with everything. That's not a red flag that they're scamming behind the scenes to me at all.
You know what? These weren't.
I have not had one person come to me on every true crime case that I discuss and tell me that they have all the FOIAs for it, all the phone calls, all the video calls. I've never had any other creator do that. But Yep did. And that's why I said, if you have somebody coming to you with everything you talk about and they say that they have the information pertaining to this case and you never receive it, that's a red flag.
Or even surface level friendships. Like people created personal friendships with Yep.
Happy life. It's good to see you. Thank you for being a member for 16 months.
And one of them. And when I found out all this and I knew that the girls had approached her, I reached out to her privately and I girl, what's going on? I want to hear your side of things. I gave the opportunity and I still have yet to get a response. And it's been over 2 weeks now. So she just disappeared.
But wait. She admitted that she was scamming people. And then you reached out to her? Like, I'm so confused. So
she admitted to them that she did not have any of the illnesses that she claimed to have had when she asked them for money. I absolutely reached out to her to see if she would respond. Is that your business? No, it's not.
So she admitted that
a few of us messaged her after we found out that she was confronted. A few of us messaged her to see if she would respond or have anything to say for herself, and she didn't.
Is that not what was said? That Yep admitted to this stuff?
Admitted to the illnesses.
Am I wrong? Chasing, are you
the fake illnesses?
You still in here? Somebody that is following this? Is anybody Revival? Anybody? Didn't she say that they confronted her and she admitted to this stuff? Yes, Smiles. Okay, thank you.
I don't know if it's hidden or if it's deleted, but that's gone. Her TikTok that she had, that's gone. And that's even more alarming. When you confront somebody on a situation like this and they just disappear completely, they don't fight for themselves, they don't try to prove anything. That's alarming. Which she did admit.
Yeah, when did that call happen when he admitted it? How long ago was that?
The day before Cash was told. Actually, the night before Cash was told. So less than 8 hours later, Cash was told the next morning. Well, morning US time.
She admitted some of the stuff. Who in here was in that call? How long ago was that call? February?
The end of February, yes. I could go back through the Discord and find out the exact date, but I don't fucking need to because I don't owe you that.
End of February?
It was the day before Cash was alerted. So how about you go check your own DMs with Cash and see when he told you, because it was the day before that.
24th? Two weeks ago? I've heard February 24th, but I don't know if that was the date of the call or the date that helped. I'm not sure.
She did admit that things weren't true to that specific group of people that were taken advantage of by her. She did admit that she lied.
Yeah, not that she scammed. She still has not admitted that she scammed, but that she lied.
So they pulled a group together of people that they knew at the time had been scammed, put them in a private call. She admitted to a few of those people, but there's a lot more outside of that group that were scammed and conned. Okay.
Nope. We didn't put them in a group with her. They chose to do that phone call on their own with my blessing because they didn't want it to come. Basically, they didn't want me to have to catch flack like I'm doing now from people like you.
Hey, Mothership.
And they wanted to make sure that I wouldn't be upset for them start stirring that up and then me having to answer for it. And I told them, absolutely not. Y'all do what you need to do. I will bear it all. I will have y'all's back. It is what it is. Do what you got to do.
Okay. All right. So they hand selected who she would admit it to. Those people. Okay. All right. I'm following. Holy.
All right. I'm done.
Jason, that's something we had a conversation about. She keeps saying they. That was only one person. So I don't know why she's saying we did this to a couple of people that were accused of being alts of yeps. That was just one person. You just can't.
I'll come back to this later. I got to go do my stuff for my dog. I love y'all. I'll finish this up later before whatever Turtle Island or whatever. Because it is funny. I mean, they going back and forth, you know, like it's crazy. Like this is all never mind. Let me shut up. I don't know, it's aggravating. It's not, they didn't even do anything to me, but yep, like how are you supposed to tell people who somebody is when they change their name and you don't fucking know? That's all. That's all I'm saying. If they change their name, how are you supposed to know? Come on, man. Peace out. I'll see y'all later. I gotta go play with my dog. I'm out.